This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hi there, I'm Jamie Warren with your top stories for ABC 15 Arizona. Suns star Kevin Durant will miss the next 3 weeks with an ankle sprain. He's expected to return to the court with around half a dozen games left in the regular season, the team making the announcement late last night. Nearly 100 people packing the Washington Elementary School District's boardroom on Thursday after Arizona Christian University filed a lawsuit against the district. The university claims religious discrimination. Last month, the school board voted unanimously to end its long-standing contract with Arizona Christian University to use the school's student teachers. The partnership had been in place for about 11 years, but this specific deal was in its 5th and final year.
I don't like what the board is doing. What they're doing is not good for kids. It's not good for teachers. They're not thinking about teachers. They're not thinking about administration.
The contract was coming to end and it lapsed and they decided not to renew it. And so that's their complete right to do. And if they did it because it doesn't align with the district's values, then that's also within their right to do.
Now, board members did respond at the end of that meeting. Most insisted that they were ending, quote, institutional bigotry. The legacy of the Scottsdale Special Olympian lives on. The family of Scott Harkness honoring him after last year's tragic death by giving back to other local Special Olympic athletes. Scott played nearly every sport with the Bobcats for about 17 years. So to honor him, Scott's brother donated nearly $23,000 to the Scottsdale Special Olympics. It was a heartwarming surprise for the city of Scottsdale's Adaptive Services Department. The city deciding to purchase uniforms with the funds, enough for each of their nearly 150 athletes. They passed the first few uniforms out to basketball and football athletes on Thursday.
Loving it.
I think it's cool. I'm gonna always remember him.
I like it. It's an honor for Scott and his brother.
It was unbelievable, unprecedented, really. We've never received a gift this large, and a gift that is going to help so many people.
So all of the uniforms have a paw print on them with Scotty's name on it, and it's really just a way to remember him every time that they play. Now, the rest of the athletes, they will be getting their uniforms over the next couple of weeks.
Time for your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Happy Friday. We're making a run for the 80s today. The first 80s of the year, in fact, and today could also mark the warmest day of the year so far. We will see more clouds, so that may slow that warm up a little bit, but look for that high of 81 this afternoon. We're going to make a run for it. Temperatures will be into the mid 60s by 10 a.m. We're actually in the 70s today by lunchtime, if not a little bit before it. And then we'll warm into the 80s at least briefly by 3 to 4 o'clock this afternoon, even 5 p.m. before we start to drop back off into the upper 70s after that. Temperatures across northern Arizona getting warmer too in spots like Kingman and Sedona and Payson, all into the 60s, 70s for Globe, upper 40s at the Grand Canyon though, and in Flagstaff rather. A chance for showers in spots like Flagstaff too, starting today and through the weekend as we track a storm system north of our state. Scattered light showers will be possible, mainly rain with snow over the highest peaks. The valley stays dry this weekend, but another chance for rain comes our way next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.